Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here we go.
If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life.
WKS.
Let's get into the F1, man. Sit behind the lens.
All right, man. Let's get into this F1 like this right here, man. Oh man, F1 starring
Brad Pitt.
Brad
and
Pitt.
Damson Idris.
This
possibly
movie right
the new
here,
Black Panther.
I would say for me that this movie is the second best movie I've seen this year.
Yeah.
Wait, Sinners.
That's a lot.
This year, Sinners was this year.
Sinners was this year.
Yes, this is the second best movie of the year.
Yeah.
I knew it was a
put it up there with
blockbuster
Sinners,
movie. It had the movie stars in it, but the way it was delivered, the way it was shot, the action, the thrill, it was all there, man.
Yeah.
It was all there.
I will say, man, if you don't gotta care about cars. This is not a Fast
Right?
and Furious movie. So don't think you're gonna go to the theater and be seeing that. This was yeah, no, this
Vin
ain't no
Diesel.
Vin Diesel here.
Ain't no Vin Diesel.
Ain't no Rock. No, but this was a great just action movie. Had a great story and dialogue. I loved all the characters.
Yeah.
They didn't leave me with any questions. They had just the right amount of depth. So I can get what was going on with each character for the background. I didn't need to know the whole thing that was going on with Sonny, aka Brad Pitt's character, and I didn't need the whole thing that was going on with Joshua, aka Damson's character.
His
It's
name
kind of
was
like played
Joshua.
out in front of us.
Yeah. And
Action was nonstop. Like when they was in those cars and they were driving, bending those corners, shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a nonstop speed ride.
it was a thrill for real, because you kind of was like, what is gonna happen next? And it was a build up, and it was crazy. But like you said, man, all the characters played their characters to the T. The Brad Pitt was Sonny. He came in. He was the American cowboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was just ruthless and how would you say it? He was with the stuff. He was reckless.
Yeah,
With
might
what
have
he
been
did.
like you said, he was the cowboy. He was the reckless.
Yeah,
He kind of like fit the American
Exactly. And I think this is the
American make of from the build to everything. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
He kind of fit the whole rep of American.
because he was overseas.
Yeah,
And like you said, the dude Joshua.
he was signed
What's
to
his name in the movie?
Well, I don't know if the company was London, but he was from London. The
Yeah.
driver
I think this is his first time having his real accent in a
in
movie,
the
right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and he played his role where he was this man. I like how they portrayed the black man in this movie, man. He was swagged out,
yeah.
swagged out. You know what I mean?
some
He had
steez,
the
you know what I'm
he
saying?
had
He
the
was a
look.
young-
He was smooth. He was the young
YN who was coming
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted his spot. And you
Exactly.
knew- and he just wanted to
and he was
carve
a
a piece.
racer.
Yeah, he just wanted to carve a piece of legacy for him in the world, which you could definitely understand, especially being at that age. You know what I mean? And
Like
like I said, it was a dope movie to the point to where you can tell that there was a big budget on this movie. You can tell
Yep.
that they spent some money on this shit, and they did it in the right way. I only can make comparisons to the Mission Impossible because that's the last movie we seen. And
Yeah.
if you remember, we said Mission Impossible was a big budget movie too,
yep,
but it
yep.
just seemed like too much of a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. There
This
was
is
some
dry
movie parts.
areas.
Yeah, there were some movie parts in here. They didn't overact in this
Yeah,
movie.
where you can see where it could have went left and it could have went more.
There was definitely some movie moments in
Yeah.
this shit. It's a film,
Like-
but it didn't overact. I feel like
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So everything was just on point.
he did his thing too, man.
Javier, Javier.
Oh man, Javier Bardem.
Bardem.
He's a
Yeah,
crucial
no,
actor.
I really like him as an actor as well.
Since even when he
Dude
was
from
in
No
James
Country
Bond,
for Old Men.
that movie you just said.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, no, he's a great actor, man.
killed
Everybody pretty much did their thing in this movie. I wasn't really expecting this. I don't know what I was expecting when I went to go see this. I was just expecting to see something cool. You know what I mean?
Right. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Exactly.
Even with everybody in it, it still was like you said. We just seen Mission Impossible, so
yeah. So
didn't
it
know
was
what
at the
this
end
was
of the
gonna
day. You don't have to if you want to go check out a great movie for the weekend. You ain't doing shit and you want to get out the house. Check out F1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do not have to love cars to be in this movie. It's got a great enough story. It's got
action.
it got great enough action to keep you kind of, you know what I'm saying, in tune if you're not there for the cars, you know, or the racing part
A little
of the
romantic in there too.
Yeah, it's romance in there
Yeah.
as well. You know, and then there's the combativeness of a young, old, you know what I mean? The new versus the old ways, and you know, the legacy versus leaving a legacy, you know what I mean, and leading up to something. It was a great movie, man. I feel like I love the ending.
Yeah.
I really like the ending. You know what I'm saying?
Which they kind of. This can be a character.
It could have been, even though it kind of could have been predictable, but it was dope. It just ended right.
Yep.
You know what I mean, and there could be it ended with a possible, like you said, prequel.
Yep.
So,
which was dope.
Or sequel.
Go see the movie, man.
WKS.